Two people are mowing a lawn. The first person has a riding mower and can mow 4/3 acres per hour. The second person has a push mower and can mow 1/4 acre per hour. Write a simplified expression that gives the total number of acres that the two people can mow in X hours. And that's for part A. But for part B, find the total acreage that they can mow in an 8-hour workday. So I've written the important information on the board. The first person does 4/3 acres per hour. The second person does 1/4 acre per hour. For part A, we were to determine how much acreage they would do working together in X hours. So what we would do is multiply the rate times the time, and in this case the time is X. So it would be 4/3 X for the first person, to which we would add the amount for the second person, which again, rate times time, 1/4 times X. To add these together, we got to find the common denominator, which is 12. That means multiplying this fraction on the top and bottom by 4. So 4 times 4 over 3 times 4, X. That gives us a common denominator of 12 for that fraction. And here we would multiply numerator and denominator by 3. 1 times 3 over 4 times 3, X. That gives us a common denominator of 12 here, so now we can add together the numerators. So we would have 4 times 4, which is 16, plus 1 times 3, which is 3. That's all over the common denominator, which is 12, and that's all times X. Simplifying the numerator, 16 plus 3 is 19, so we have 19/12 X. So that's how many acres they would do in X hours. For part B, we were asked to find how much they would do in a regular 8-hour day. In other words, substitute 8 for the X. So we have 19/12 times 8. Remember, that's like 8 over 1. So we're multiplying two fractions. Remember, when you're multiplying two fractions, you check to see what can be divided, if anything, between the numerator and the denominator. 4 goes into 12 3 times. 4 goes into 8 2 times. Now we can multiply straight across. 19 times 2 is 38. 3 times 1 is 3. We could leave our answer as an improper fraction, but to get a sense of how many acres this is, let's divide this out into a mixed number. 3 goes into 38. 12 times for 36 leaves a remainder of 2, so it would be 12 2/3 acres that they could mow in an 8-hour day.